Alright guys, it's Friday, time for game number 3. This one is super simple. All you need is a balloon and a timer. You're going to see how long you can keep that balloon off the ground by pushing it up into the air. You can use whatever strategy you want. You can use your whole hand to bump it into the sky. You can use your fingers to tap it upwards. You can use one hand or both. I want to see how long you can keep that balloon from touching the ground. So don't forget to take a picture and a video of you as you're passing the balloon up in the sky, and make sure you post the time of how long you were able to keep going. Post that time on the Facebook page and send your stuff to me or Pastor Jesse. Good luck, guys! I'm sure a lot of you will be really good at this game. We've been practicing Keep the Balloon Off the Ground a lot when we were in kids ministry. I bet a lot of you were doing it for a long time, just passing it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know, some of you maybe even had to get really low and you had to be quick on your feet in case it was getting too close to the ground. You had to quickly pass it back up again. You know, there's someone else in the Bible who's really quick on his feet. That was Paul. When Paul became a Christian, he was on fire for God. He would go wherever God called him to go. He did a lot of running back and forth, back and forth. And when God said, hey, it's time you go here, Paul said, all right, I'm going there. When God said, hey, Paul, it's time to go over here, Paul said, all right, I'm going over there. He was quick on his feet, obedient, and he would go wherever God called him to go. But you know, he didn't always face good things when he was there. In the Bible, Paul talks about all the problems he faced. In 2 Corinthians, he talks about being shipwrecked, where his boat was destroyed in the sea. He talks about going without food or water. He talks about the many times that people beat him. He talks about not having a blanket at night to keep him warm. He talks about being put in prison many, many times just for talking about Jesus. You know, I would be sad if just one of those things happened to me, but all of those things happened to Paul many times. He didn't give up, though, because he was committed. You know, committed, or the word commitment, means that you keep your promises, even when things get tough. See, Paul became a Christian. He said, Lord, I choose to follow you. I believe in you, and you have called me to tell people about you, so that's what I'm going to do. He committed himself to the calling that God gave him. He was committed to God no matter what problems he was going to face. And he faced a lot of problems. Everywhere he went, he faced problems. But he stayed strong in his faith. He knew God would take care of him and God would provide for him. So stay strong. God's with you. He's with you always through whatever you're facing. And don't forget to check out some extra devotion questions we have on our Facebook page.